International Speedway for tonight's Giggity Heavy Duty Truck Series 125 at Daytona. We're here at the World Center of Racing. I'm in the booth with Chris and AJ. How are you guys doing today?
Not too bad. Been working on Bristol most of the day, but glad we're about to hit some Daytona.
Yeah, super excited about tonight's race.
Not bad.
AJ, you're going to be in the dash race here shortly at 7 o'clock, right?
That is correct.
All right, so you'll definitely be able to give us a driver's perspective in that race, and we're super excited to be able to do that.
Yep. It's always good to know the lap counts because once everybody pits, it's a crap show once everybody starts pitting, because then you don't know which one's the leader.
You know, while we got you in here though, AJ, what are some keys for yourself? What do you feel like you have to do to try to win this dash race and get into the big show?
Well, what I feel like I have to win for is, what I have to do is I need to take it slow. Daytona's a big track, it's super speedway, so basically it's a restricted track. What I'm going to want to do is I'm going to want to draft as much as I can on that track, on the track, and see if I can work my way up. Now, I'll be patient with it because patience is a virtue with this track, because what I said, it's a big track. I believe it's a 2.7 mile track. And it's pretty big, and everybody's got to have patience. There's no one going to win on the first lap. There's no one going to win on the second, third, fourth, so on and so forth until you get to the last lap. That's when it counts. And that's what it's going to be, is everybody's going to fight for their way up there in the first 5 laps, and they're going to wear their tires down and stuff, and they're just going to go down in the gutter. I'm going to take my time, I'm going to save my tires, I'm going to save my gas as much as I can, and I'm going to be the last one standing.
I like it. Definitely survival of the fittest at Daytona for sure.
For sure, if you don't take your time, you're not going to go anywhere. If you speed through this track, you're going to wear your tires down more than what they're used to. You're going to wear you're going to lose your gas more. You're not going to go anywhere more than just spin out. And trust me, I believe everybody's seen the Dash for Cash race in NASCAR, and boy was that exciting.
Yeah, they definitely looked like a bunch of Heat 4 drivers out there yesterday, but I have no doubt that we're going to put on a hell of a show out there for everybody watching tonight.
For sure. I mean, everybody's going to be doing their magic. Everybody's going to be doing everything. It's going to be amazing.
Chris, you know, you drive Thursdays with me in Xfinity. If you were out there with the trucks today, what is something that you're looking to do on the track to try to get that track position you needed to win one of these races?
For the most part, stay out of trouble. You get caught in the middle of the pack, it can get ugly real quick.
Oh, and another thing I just saw, Alex Ned too is in here. I believe we know him as one of our broadcasters, don't we?
Oh yeah, good old Alex. Yeah, we love Alex. Is he racing tonight?
I see him in the 75 truck. I believe it's him.
That's awesome. Good deal. Yeah, we got a lot of great guys tonight. Definitely.
I'm starting in 11th place. I'm gonna hold. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna somehow try to figure out how to drift to the back of the pack, and I'm just gonna drive around in the back. I'm not gonna be anything like that. I'm not going to race to the front. I'm gonna hold back in the back of the pack and wait for my moment to come. Now, the track's not gonna come to you right away. You're gonna lose a couple tenths or so, but I mean it's gonna be a good race tonight. I believe it's gonna be a good race. I mean, like I said, it's a big track. Everybody's got to take their time. I mean, if you don't take your time, you're not gonna go anywhere. You know what I mean?
Yep. And it's important not to lose the draft.
Exactly. Once you lose that draft, it's over. You're basically hoping for a caution to come out or something for you to get some draft I mean, yeah, if you have two or three cars that are in front of you nearing that draft, and the whole pack's like 5 seconds ahead of you and them three other four cars, yeah, you're gonna have to you're gonna be drafting with them 3 or 4 cars to catch up to that pack. And once you catch up to that pack, you're gonna be willing to get up to that front.
Hey, Kat. Hey, Teddy. How you doing, buddy?
Hold on, I'm on Do Not Allow, so don't respond to me in the chat.
Yeah,
Here's
you're
what I'm
okay.
doing. I'm giving you invites right now. Do not accept them. In the broadcast chat on the Facebook, I will say accept. When I say accept, that means you're good to accept them for the dash.
Okay, cool deal, man.
And then after the dash, same thing. Just back out of the lobby. Kind of keep your deal going, or restart it if you need to relabel it. And then same thing. I'm going to qualify with the guys, and then I'll send you the invite. I'll join this chat again to do the invites just like that, and then I'll tell you when to accept them. All right. On that note, I'm getting out of here. Thanks for doing the broadcast.
Yeah, of course,
I'm
man.
going to get through all the other chat.
All right. See you later, buddy.
Later, Teddy.
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on our YouTube broadcast right now, and we definitely got some watchers. So thank you guys for coming in. We already got 18 people watching, so you guys are just as excited to see this race today. You know, let's go over the keys to victory. We talked about it a little bit right there, and showing you a few laps at Daytona. You're gonna need a good handling truck. Will the bottom prevail or will the top prevail? We'll see what these guys do out there. We got a lot of teammates working together. They might try to get that high side working tonight, and I guarantee you that we'll see that. Flawless pit stops, pit strategy to get up front. We're going to see that. There are no stages in this race, so it's going to come down to what if we see green flag pit stops. That kind of strategy could net you a win. We talked about it already, staying out of trouble. You do not want to get caught up in one of these big accidents at Daytona, damage your truck, or have to go on pit road and you lose track position. It's going to take you out of the win. Teammates, finding a partner. Who works with who and who works the best together. Those two people that find that chemistry out there on the track, that's going to lead them to the front. And don't get hung out to dry. Don't lose the draft. And you got to time your run just right, because if you do it a little too early, you might miss it and get pushed to the back. So we just heard from K-Taddy not too long ago, just a few minutes. He will let us know here shortly, and we'll get this dash race going live for you guys.
I just said, seen from Rob, that there's an echo on the broadcast.
Yeah, it does seem like we have a little bit of an echo. Not sure what is causing that. But we'll get these loud engines going around in a circle in just a minute and help waver that. Get a preview of some of the trucks that you guys are going to see tonight. We'll make our rounds in there. We got a lot of drivers on board. I think we have 18 for the dash race. We have over 25 guys in the truck race tonight. So I do not know what to expect, except that it's going to be wild. Alright, just making sure all of our stuff is good to go. Hey Chris, did you know that you could fit 2 full-size Disneylands inside Daytona's 180-acre infield?
Wow, is it that big?
It is that big.
That'd work out to what? 1,000 Charlotte dirt tracks?
Yeah, possibly. I think it's like 400 football fields too. So quite a bit of room here at Daytona. AJ talked about the size of Daytona, and he is in fact correct. It is one of the biggest tracks that we do go to.
Not necessarily the widest, but
Yeah, not as wide as Talladega there, but and you know, and that's what makes each of those two tracks very different. You know, you tend to see Daytona, you need a good handling truck and try to get your car to work on the bottom. It's not very wide, less opportunity or more opportunity to make a mistake.
Oh, and this hammer's going. 16 people are racing tonight? Dang.
Yeah, in the dash race, right?
That is affirmative.
All right, we got you. All right, we are really close. I think we're about to jump into a lobby, and then we'll just go right in. Hey, Chris, you can probably go ahead and accept that invite. He said qualifying starting now.
all right. Here we go.
All right, to give you guys a lineup for this dash race, Mountain Dew, Mawbear, Gravely, Huff World, Roughneck, Dirt
Oh,
Dog.
they're starting the qualifier right now.
Oh, that's qualifying, yeah.
Oh, is it not the dash? All right, sorry guys, we'll get this down. Oh yeah, this is the dash. Isn't it the dash?
From what I've seen, it only said 4 laps. Oh yeah, Taddy's still in there.
Or are they qualifying for the dash? Is that what it is?
Yeah, I think they're doing qualifying for the dash.
Alright, I got you. Alright, so there you go, guys. Just a little quick broadcast of it. We'll take just a quick look at it. I'm not going to stay in there the whole time. That way I'm not in the lobby when they come out. Yeah. And then, AJ, you're going to start in the back. Is that what's going on?
Yeah, I'm going to start in the back.
Okay. So there we go.
I'm going to try to start in the back.
An early look at some of these dash drivers that are going to try to race their way in to the big race. You see K-Taddy leading the field there. Everybody would probably be best right now just to stick in behind K-Taddy under this low qualifying.
I just had to move up the track. There was someone flipping in midair.
Ooh, someone got shuffled out of that lead little pack.
I think we're on a final lap of qualifying here now.
Come on, Gunner. No, we're on the second to last lap.
Okay. We got 2 laps to go in qualifying.
Oh, sorry, person, whoever you are. And I'm moving up these positions like it's cluttered.
Ned's off the pace just a little bit. Then we'll take it back to K-Taddy in the front. See Ned there on the bottom, trying to race his way in the number 75 truck. Looks like this little 4-truck group there in the front, they're probably going to be the ones to beat in qualifying. They seem like they've stuck together really well, haven't had a lot of trouble. They're going to be the ones with the fastest lap.
White flag.
There you go. 1 to go.
This is qualifying, not the race.
There you go. That's right along here with Gravely 15. As we go through the last corner here. everyone there looked pretty nice and smooth. Everybody looked really good. I think we're going to see a pretty dang good dash race as well. A little precursor for the finale later. There you go, man. You had Fast Claire there on you there, pro.
Yeah, I know I did.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and cut out of there, and then we'll jump back in for you guys.
And I'll be right back, actually, because I'm gonna need to hardwire my PS4. Sadly, I was lagging a little bit there, and I don't want to wreck anybody with my lag, so I'm gonna hardwire my PS4 real quick. I'll be right back.
Hey, Chris, go ahead and I suggested you Money Mike and
Alright.
and Weedman. See if you can go ahead and get them in here real quick, and we'll talk to them here while we still got the dash race going.
Alright, got the invite sent. Interesting. From what I'm seeing on the leaderboards here, Huff World sitting on pole. If that is the laps that they just ran.
Yeah, I'm sorry about blue screen, guys. I'm just checking here real quick a few things, and then we'll go right back.
Alright, I'm going back into the lobby. I'm gonna start dead last.
Man, we have a crowd tonight. Welcome all 34 of you. Definitely one of the largest Giggity broadcasts I've been a part of, so we hope you guys enjoy the race tonight. And definitely stay tuned. We're going to have a lot of fun during the race as well and try to include y'all. And if y'all have any comments, please go ahead and comment on the broadcast as well. We'd love to hear from you.
Alright, I'd seen you guys watch qualifying, so here's your new invite.
Cool, thanks, Daddy.
You're already in there. Since Pro Ripper's in here, once the timer hits 0, he'll tell you guys to join.
Alright.
Cool. Ripper, what I do is I usually when there's 2 seconds left, that's when I tell them to join. Because by the time they blue screen to accept the invites and stuff, it's the 2 seconds to be on.
10-4. Who's this other person though?
Hey, Weedman, we just wanted to get a driver in here real quick and see what you thought of your chances to win the truck race tonight, buddy.
Well, I mean, I think that there's going to be a lot of good drivers out there. So, I mean, I hope it's going to be a good race. I hope I'm going to get up there and get it done. But at the same point in time, we got a lot of good drivers in Giggity. And it's not going to be easy, but it's going to be a dogfight for sure.
What do you feel about your prospects on the season? Do you feel like if you can get a win here today, that'll springboard you for the rest of the year, or are you excited to get to some of these other tracks?
Join.
Honestly, I feel like getting a win out here in the first race of the season is going to be big for any team. But at the same point in time, like I said before, it's going to be a dogfight no matter what race we're at.
Okay, sorry, you're good now. Alright, go back. I'm sorry, Weedman.
Oh, you're good. No, I was just saying that at the same point in time, it's going to, just like I said before, it's going to be a dogfight no matter what track we're at. There's way too many good drivers out here. You never know who's going to win.
Alright, well, good luck tonight, buddy. And hope that you have a good race yourself.
Alrighty, thank you. I just want to give a shout out to the little man. Thank you for the signing. And everybody on the truck race tonight, let's have a good, clean race. And good luck to everybody.
Alrighty, we are going in. Let's start this off with a good race. Come on, guys, don't wreck anybody.
All right, there you have it. Green flag here for the dash race at Daytona. It looks like Huff World got the pole there. Got a yellow truck on the outside and the 99 truck there in third. So we'll see how these guys shake out.
Ooh. Getting a little wiggly middle of the pack.
Ooh, little contact there. Let's get in the thick of it. Yeah, let's ride with our. Ooh, there we go. 5 truck around. Roughneck goes for a ride in the back. Doesn't look like there's a caution. Trying to find Pro Ripper here. We're gonna ride along with Pro Ripper for a minute. He looks like he's riding about the 9th, 10th spot.
Yep, 9th.
There you go. You're gonna see Pro Ripper pull in down behind this 13 truck, get that draft, and work his way back up to the front. Looks like Huff World maybe have lagged out of the race as well. He was your pole sitter tonight.
Sucks to be sorry for him.
Johnny Cash up to the lead. About to get freight trained on the bottom though.
Johnny Cash there in the 98 on the outside. You see Gravely working with the 24 in front of him. There you go, Johnny Cash losing third, possibly fourth, go back to fifth.
Wanting to make that high side work. Get a little Kyle Larson over there.
That Kyle Larson line might work a little bit, but it ain't gonna work the entire time.
Trying to see who's in the lead there. Okay, it's Astute Symmetry in the lead there in the number 24 truck.
Followed by Gravely 15 in the 99. You know, that is a nice paint job on that 99.
Oh yeah, I love it. Definitely old school. Glad to see Haviline and Texaco get back into the NASCAR sponsorship. Yeah, kind of when you see those colors, you think of 90s NASCAR for sure.
I'm telling you, that overhead cam really does show you the angle of the banking, even on the dogleg.
You have 18 degrees of banking there through the tri-oval, 31 degrees of banking in the corner.
10 to go.
And there you go, 10 to go right now.
Yep,
Countdown with us,
right
guys.
Now.
Looks like you got a lead group of 5 here at the front. Top 2 make it. These first 5 look the strongest. Yeah, 99 cut there, low on the bottom.
Man. Passing below the yellow, you can't do that, bro.
Looks like Alex Need is kind of taking control of that second pad, but they look to probably be about 3 seconds behind the top 5 there. They're going to need a little help.
It's like the 99 stepped to the high side and nobody went with them. Ooh, little contact, 99, 98.
Yeah, 99 back to 5th place now. NASCAR 88 moves up to 2nd. Looking for the lead. 24 truck's doing a really nice job holding that bottom like we talked about in the pre-race. That's where you want your truck to work best, on the bottom. No one can just get around you unless you have, you know, 3-4 trucks on the outside that you get around that 2-car group in the front.
Little 3-car group, creating a little separation, see if they can get a run.
Looks like the 99 moved up into 4th, got around the 98 truck. He's working his way back up to the front. How many laps we got to go there, Pro?
We're on 6 out of 13 right now. 9 to go.
The 88 is working that bumper of the 24.
You guys can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Loud and clear.
We are 7 to go.
88 hit the apron hard. Didn't lose any positions, but a little separation.
You know, what's interesting, though, and I'm thinking about it as we click down to the final laps here, is this group of 5. It's the top 2 that advance. So, you know, think about the possibilities of getting a run on the outside and somebody nabs second away. That is good enough to get in.
Well, you got to realize, too, with coming to 6 laps to go, you can't really count the race over yet because at any time right now there could be a caution.
Yep.
And it can bundle us all up again. And when we get all bundled up, it's going to be a good race because it's going to come down to maybe 3 to 2 laps to go once we go. And when we go, it's going to be good.
That 88 is working, that 24. Not letting go of that bumper. I think as he sees it now, if he finishes right there behind the 24, he's sitting pretty.
Yep. Not if that little 3-truck group can have anything to do with it, with a little run on the high side.
Yep, they just got to work a little bit more better together right now. Coordinate it.
Still lots of laps to go at Daytona. Perfect world, you make that move on the last lap coming out of turn 4.
It's where you want it.
Oh, buddy. Now, you guys know what I said about we saving tires and fuel, right?
Yeah.
All of them people are all up there wasting their gas and fuel. And I've got 4 laps of fuel left, 5 laps of the race. Now, my fuel ends out right after I pass that start-finish line.
But also, they're not necessarily burning up that fuel. They might be running 50% throttle. They're just riding in that draft, saving.
Getting
a little
dicey.
tire.
But I see some people going down pit road. I see 4 people going down pit road. 4 people going down pit road. Now I'm in 6th place. Look at that.
Oh, there you go. Pit stops might be happening.
They were going to pit. They needed to pit. They're going to pit.
There you have it from our in-race reporter there calling pit road strategy. We might have to see our leaders pit too before the end of this race.
Yeah, we are under green flag pit stops. 2 cars just peeled off. Trucks.
So ideally, Chris, if you're coming down pit road right now, you're not taking 4 tires, right? Stop and go.
You're gonna gas and go. Your tires should be enough to stretch it that couple extra laps. Just a quick little splash and go.
Right along with Sheffy right now. We'll go on a hood view here. How many laps do we have left now?
3 laps to go. I have 3 laps of fuel left.
There you go.
I'm gonna make it.
There you go. Hearing from our number 20 team that they have enough fuel to make it. So we'll have to watch and see if Pro Ripper pulls one out here.
I'm staying on the track. I'm not going out. I'm not going in the pits. I'm staying on the track. I know it's a gutsy move, but I have a feeling I'm going to win it.
Well, it looked like Sheffy kind of faked it out there. Maybe that he was coming down pit road, but he stays with it. And they are scrunched back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, bumper to bumper. 2 laps to go. Who's got the gas? Who's got tires? Who's going to make it? I don't know.
I'm telling you, I wouldn't want to be that guy up front. I know out there you're burning the most fuel.
That is true. There you go, 51 of Sheffy looking on the outside. Makes it all the way up to about 2nd. And no help.
99 tried to go with him.
Yeah, he thought about it. Oh, man, the 99 under the 98 up to third there. There we go. Yep. They turned up the heat. 1 lap to go. Leaders did not come down pit road. This is it.
Now the thing is I can go 50% throttle right now, and I can still make it on gas because everybody else behind me is 26 behind me.
Yeah,
Lap traffic coming up for the leaders. Are they going to catch us before the finish line?
their heart rate jumped a little bit there. There you go. Top 2 make it. Astute's making it. NASCAR 88's making it. 51 and the 88 make contact a little bit. Who's going to get second? It's a race for second. Looks like Sheffy's going to get second. Oh, 24 goes down to block. 24 is out of gas. Wow. What a finish for that dash.
I'm spitting, sputtering in turn 4, spitting, sputtering.
I'm not sure.
98 and the 99?
Maybe. What about what happened to Sheffy? Sheffy was up there, right?
The tail right now and the cooldown.
Yeah, well.
Oh yeah, they're up ahead. Yep.
I'm seeing.
Yep. So maybe the 99 and the 98 raced their way in. What a finish there at Daytona.
And the man in black shows his appearance at Daytona.
There you go. Gravely 15 and Johnny Cash and Sheffy are going to be the ones that are up for grabs there. I'm not sure the finishing order. It was wild there at the end. 24 ran out of gas and had nowhere to go. I think Sheffy ran into him, and just not sure who got first and second. It's one way or the other there. That was amazing.
That was quite the finish.
Well, there you go. If that's any indication of how the rest of the nights go, you guys better buckle up, grab you a snack, grab you something to drink, and get ready for another 50 laps here in a minute.
It looks like we got 27 drivers.
You know how I told you guys I wouldn't have to pit? I didn't pit that entire race.
What did you end up finishing there?
What if I ended up finishing? I ended up finishing in 6th place.
Got 6. So the 5 crossed the line there.
Yeah.
Well, good run there, Pro Ripper.
It was great. I mean, I had the tires to make it. I figured if I didn't, I was counting out my the laps that was going to be coming on. I knew when there was 5 laps to go. I looked at my fuel gauge and it said 5 laps of fuel left when I crossed the line, and it said I had 5 laps of the race left. So I was like, okay, I can make it. And I was counting myself in, and I was counting my stars, and hopefully made it perfect. So, and I was thinking I made it perfect. I thought I had enough fuel to make it. I thought I had the draft, but once everybody started pitting, I was coming up to the top 5 cars, and some went in the pits, and I couldn't have that draft anymore, which killed my truck completely. But I mean, I did pretty good, so I can't complain.
Yeah, congratulations, man. So, are you planning to try to dash in all the truck races this year?
I'm gonna try to make it every truck race. Yeah, every dash race. Yeah, I'm gonna try to make it.
All right. Well, good luck to you, man, and thanks for being out there on the track for us. You gonna stay in the booth with us for the race?
No, I gotta go hop in with someone else, so I'm gonna hop out the booth. But it was great talking to you guys.
Thanks, man.
It's good to have an in-race reporter for you guys, and I hope to see you guys next Monday for the next dash race, and hopefully I'll win. Don't know what the next track's gonna be, but I hope I can win it.
We'll be pulling for you, man.
Well, the thing is if the next track's Bristol, I'm going to be perfect on it because I've had a lot of practice on a truck with Bristol, so. If the track ever becomes Bristol, I better watch for that 20 truck to come to the lead. But I'll talk with you guys all later.
All right, brother. Have a good night.
You two brothers, have a good night.
All right, so just getting word that Sheffy and Johnny Cash were the two that advanced in that race. Definitely a finish too close to call. What a race. We got Money Mike in the booth with us before the race. How you doing, buddy?
Doing good. How are you guys?
Doing really good. We talked a little earlier. I think you feel like you have a truck to beat tonight. You want to talk a little bit about it?
Yeah, just being, experienced truck driver out here. Just finished top 5 points last year. It's going to be pretty good racing. A lot of new guys I see in the league. See a lot of good friends. Brian SB, old guy, guitar. Got a new teammate, Owens. Get to work with him a little bit. Buddy Pudge in here. It's just.
Sorry, this is for qualifying. FYI.
Okay.
I'm gonna send you guys another one in case you join qualifying again, and I'll post in the chat when everything is going on.
Sounds good, Tap.
All right. As soon as I get to the other chat, let's start qualifying, or the time is going to start.
Well, Money, I know you're a big Kevin Harvick fan, and Harvick has had a lot of success at Daytona, and definitely kind of like fine wine, it's got better over time. Is there something that when you watch your favorite driver like that, do you try to apply some of those techniques that you might see him pull off into your race tonight?
Yeah, I mean, just the patience. I mean, I watched the class yesterday, and he got collected, but he never was aggressive. And, I mean, a big field like this, that's the biggest key I feel is patience. And hopefully pit strategy will be good for us. We got a game plan and execute the game plan. Hopefully we'll get some green flag racing.
Yeah, man, I hope so too. The dash race was actually really solid, so I'm excited to what the big boys do tonight, and good luck to you, and good luck to Team Nilco as well. I know you guys are hungry for a win and start the season off well.
Yes, sir. We got big shoes to fill, replacing UK Wildcats.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna be in the team chat with us. Pretty much our crew chief. So
there you go. Not a bad crew chief.
To help us out. Oh yeah, not a bad crew chief at all.
Well, we'll let you get down in the truck there to get your qualifying going, and hope you start up fine, buddy.
All right, thank you.
Yes, sir. All right. Well, Chris, what were your thoughts about that dash race, buddy?
The finish there reminded me a lot of what was happening at the Clash.
Yeah, definitely. Full of excitement. We knew those guys were going to be jockeying position there, going on the last lap, and I thought they'd make it. In my head, I was like, well, they're not pitting. They must feel like they can make it to the end. And NASCAR 88 and Absolute ran out of gas. The leaders kind of made third, fourth, and fifth scramble there.
Oh, it sure did. I don't think a single truck in that 5-truck pack didn't get any contact at that finish. Before that finish.
Yeah. And, your heart has just got to be pounding out your chest, trying to find a way to just get to that start-finish line. And Sheffy made it happen there. I think he ended up winning and got his way in. So definitely exciting. You're going to have that level of aggression and determination to try to win in just a short amount of time as well.
Yeah.
There we go. I had it pulled up there for you guys looking on at the broadcast. We looking at the leaderboards.
Good field of trucks tonight. 27.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think one of the bigger truck lobbies that Giggity has had. So hang on tight.
Shout out to Ed. He didn't show up tonight. Can't get a hold of him. Hope everything's okay with him. And Phoenix, DSR truck driver, out sick tonight too.
yeah, definitely well wishes going their way, and hope to see them next week, next Monday. Yeah, you got to feel bad for, let's talk about it there for a minute. Huff World sat on the pole for that dash race, but lost connection. Definitely had a fast truck, so feel bad for somebody like that to have an opportunity and get it taken away by the good old lag.
Yeah. Just terrible feeling when you lag out of a race.
Yeah, no fun. He did send us invites, yeah. Yeah, he did. Yeah. I'm just going to wait. I'm not going to cover qualifying. I'm going to let those guys qualify. I'm trying to watch the chat. Let's do a little trivia. We got how many people we had? There's about 29, 30 people watching. So let's see. Who can answer this right first? That is watching the race. Which NASCAR truck driver has the most wins at Daytona?
That is a good question.
See if anyone can answer that. Try not to Google it. You have to use your NASCAR knowledge. Google does not count. We're looking for the NASCAR truck driver with the most wins at Daytona. Hey Woodruff, how you doing, buddy? See you in the chat. Got a lot of people in there tonight. I think everybody just has a league. Giggity just has a league. Is super excited to get season 4 kicked off. We're at Daytona all week long. What a great place to win, though. Honestly, I think any one of our drivers, whatever series you happen to be in, can go out and win this race. Moffitt. Somebody says Moffitt. Nope, not Brett Moffitt. He's only been around for a few seasons. I'd have to, if I could give you a clue on who the driver with the most wins at Daytona is, they are a veteran of the series. Somebody says Bodine. Not Todd Bodine. He's actually second. He has 2 wins at Daytona, 2008, 2009. But the driver we're looking for has 3 Daytona wins. Kyle Busch? Nope, not Kyle Busch. I think he's got a bunch of seconds. Richard Petty. Well, that's Daytona 500. Yes, Daytona 500. Richard Petty has the most Daytona 500s. We're looking for truck race. Hornaday. No, not Hornaday. If you guys...
I'm quite sure on the summer, just throw it there. Matt Crafton.
Yep, nope, not Matt Crafton. Not the former champion. Or last year's champion, not him. Hamilton, not Bobby Hamilton. He got 1 win at Daytona in the 04 and 2005. Musgrave, not Ted Musgrave either. He did not win. You guys are missing it. Come on, veteran that still drives in the truck series today. Sauter, there you go. Johnny Sauter, yes. Johnny Sauter has 3 wins in 2013, 16, and 18. There you go. Good job there. We'll give it to Giselle. Guessed it right, and Francis Smith was right behind him there. So good job, y'all. We'll try to tickle your brain a little bit more later.
Looks like qualifying is over by the leaderboards.
Oh yeah, there you go. New leaderboards.
Looks like Chaos Boss on the pole.
Yep, 47.249. Very fast, about 0.3 faster than anybody else. He must have been that 6-car and a 5-car draft, and he had the lucky draft stream.
He might have dropped back 2-3 car lengths and just got a good run at it.
Yeah, but hey, I take it for sure. So there you go. There's probably a pretty good look at the top 5 there. I would say Chaos Boss, Owens 19, Name Untaken, Guitar, and then Maddie are your top 5 qualifiers tonight for the truck race. We're just waiting from word in our chat to join in, probably in just a few minutes. Where's Puddin starting? I don't know. Good question.
That's a tough break for Huff.
Yeah, he had such a fast car, man. You see, just about a half a second back from potential of how fast they are in the main race. So definitely a tough break. But you know what? I tell all the development guys, hey, if you're that fast and you're patient and you're good every week, it won't be long before you're racing there in a series instead of the development series. So
that's very true.
You know, just keep your head up, guys, for sure. A lot of people watching their teams out there tonight. Looks like we got fans of just about every driver in the YouTube broadcast right now. So thank you guys for watching in. And if you haven't subscribed to Giggity Racing League yet, go ahead and do that and hit the notification bell. That way you can see when our races go live and you don't miss a lap. Puddin says he's qualified last. But that's okay, because I guarantee you Puddin would tell you that it's all up from there. You can't finish worse than where he started, so it's going to be a positive night for Puddin by the end of this race.
All right, the timer's going.
All right, buddy.
I'm going to back out of the lobby when there's, 2 seconds left, and at that time you guys can join.
Okay.
All right.
Hey, man.
Dude, I'm pretty stoked.
Yeah, hey.
Boys got third, fourth, and fifth.
Good job, man. Yeah, we're excited to call it, buddy.
12 seconds. Five seconds. 4, 3, 2. All right, go ahead and accept. On that note, I'm out of here. I got NASCAR tonight.
All right, buddy. Good luck, man.
Yeah, I'll be having the broadcast going, so thanks, guys.
Yo. All right, there we go. We're making our way there to the race. I think we'll make it right there for the drop of the green flag like we did the dash. Usually I'm not too lucky at that. Usually I get them in turn 1 or turn 2, but we're going to make it.
So, do we have an in-race reporter for this, or no?
No. I don't think that we do. I know Brian wanted to do it, but trying to get all that coordinated is sometimes pretty difficult.
Yeah.
It looks like Alex maybe wants to get in the booth with us too.
All right.
So I don't know if you want to coordinate that or not, but here we go. Hey, Woody, how you doing, man?
What's up, guys?
Hey, except Alex, man, he's a hell of a broadcaster. He's actually a truck driver, but he's confused tonight. But he's free, so CW accept him as well.
I got it.
He's one of the better. Nothing against you guys, but I'm sure you guys know who he is.
Oh yeah.
See you guys.
Later, man. All right, there we go. Green flag out of Daytona. Down in turn 1. Chaos Boss still holding on to the lead. 98 truck on the outside with help from the 12. They got the run there. There you go. Owens taking a look on the outside, making his way up to the front.
High side sure did get a run there.
Yeah, they did. The 12 tucked in right down below him as well. Hey, Alex. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, y'all. I'm good.
Ooh, contact in the back. Ford truck around in turn 3.
I apologize, but someone's going to have to invite me.
And caution is out there.
Here the leader's winding down.
So everybody watching, we had Woodruff Sport and Alex Ned join in. So I'd like to welcome those guys. They're going to be up here in the booth with us.
Hey guys, glad to be here. Unfortunately, I didn't get an invite, so I don't know if it's possible if anybody can send me an invite to get in and watch.
Ooh.
If there's an extra invite.
Wow. Sorry about that, Alex. I have no idea. But for some reason you came in muted.
Oh. Can people hear me now?
Yeah, for some reason on my end you were muted. I don't think we've ever spoken.
Hey, Alex, try this trick. Like if you hold down the PS button and you go to where it says NASCAR Heat 4 on the side, and you can go to other players playing, and see if you can see that lobby, and it'll still let you join since K-Taddy was in there originally.
Okay.
And you try it that way.
Let's see if I can, yeah.
Sorry, I'm right along Chaos Bach, way in the back of the pack there. We'll work our way back up to the leaders, trying to give y'all a view of the storm. There we go, back to the leaders. Owens 19 leading this race, has had a super fast truck all weekend. Looks like he lost his drafting partner there that helped him get to the front there at the beginning. 12 taking a ride in the back. How was it out there, Alex, in the dash race, buddy?
You know, driver competitive side would be very, very unhappy with what I was seeing as far as lag issues out of some of the drivers that were out there. But the people up front, they played the game quite well, and fuel strategy is definitely going to play a factor perhaps towards the end of this one, especially without the addition of stages and going back to traditional old school racing, as they put it.
Yeah, definitely a wild finish there. Some people called their fuel strategy just perfect, and others were about a 50 yards short. There you go. Looks like Weedman's worked his way up to second now. 2 truck in behind him in third. I worked with Weedman in practice there for a little bit. Definitely has a stout truck and a nice handling car. Was able to hold his line well. Ooh. So
contact middle of the pack.
Yep, there you go. See the end of it there. Black and red truck going backwards. Starting to be single file. Looks like about all the way back to about 10th or 11th place. Top 11. All single file. 3 wide there now. Contact.
Ooh.
There you go. Another big wreck.
One early. Oh.
Oh man, caught that. Ha. I saw a truck there flipping there.
Yeah, it did. It looked like someone went 3 wide, get somebody in the middle, and you know, I often talk about this, how if the leaders have a problem at Daytona and Talladega, it's not just the leaders' problem, it becomes everyone's problem. There's nowhere to go, and that is why we have these big wrecks. You cannot have a single car incident at Talladega and Daytona. When you have these big packs, you're going to get big incidents.
Good.
Unfortunately, no, I'm still not in. I'm watching it delayed, so I can at least tell you. I can look at the benefit of a replay and tell you what happened. But I'm still not in.
Well, Alex, you can kind of be our Chris Myers in the Hollywood Hotel today. How about that?
Yeah.
There you go. All right, there you go. Chaos Boss and Weedman are your top 2. And green flag again at Daytona. I'm trying to get some information there that we can get a lap count for you guys. If anyone out there in the YouTube land knows it as well, you can keep us updated as well.
Guys, more and more that I watch this, as they get up to speed, it just goes to show how the inside line, it's such an advantage having to start on the inside line, and that's because I believe that you could use that double yellow line as a guidance rule when you're on the outside. If you see some commotion in the back of the pack, when you're outside, there's really no guidance line. Talladega, you have 3 lanes, so lanes are actually painted on the racetrack, but Daytona, you're really using that guy on the inside as your reference, and I think that's why the outside line struggles here as of late, and it doesn't matter what series you are. We see that same problem in Xfinity and Cup as well.
Oh, there you go. Dicey in front, right through the tri-oval. Matty did a good job missing that.
Oh! The 87 just drove under, was that the 69? Switch to him there is just as it was happening.
Man. Did that trigger the yellow? I'm guessing it did.
I believe it did.
Yeah, it did. will ride along with their leader again here on this restart. Well, I'm gonna assume that pit strategy is already coming into play with these early cautions. Not quite sure how many laps to go. They're saying we're on lap 13 or lap 14. So we'll see how it goes here. How long? What was your fuel run like, Alex, in that dash race?
That dash, well, it was times 3 wear, so it was 11 laps.
About 11
but
laps.
as you saw from some of the people, if you play yourself in the draft, you can save up to maybe 12.
Okay.
But is this a time 3 lobby?
Yeah, it is a times 3 lobby.
So yeah, these guys still, if we do get a green flag run, we'll need to make about 3 or more pit stops.
Did you get an invite yet, Alex?
No, I have not got it. If I don't know if it's possible for you guys to, one of you guys to exit out and then come back in and invite me. I don't know because you guys are already in. Or
Yeah, I can do that. I got an extra invite.
okay, yeah. If you could do that, then yeah, that'd be great. Oh,
Archangel said he gave you 4 invites.
did he? Man, hold on. You know, my PS4 is.
There you go, battle for the lead.
Oh, there it is. You're right. I did get one. I'm so sorry. I did not. My notification did not go. Excuse me.
Will you send me a couple of your support?
Yeah.
Alright, and I got us a lap count. They are on lap 15.
There you go, lap 15. We're gonna ride along on the broadcast there for a minute with name untaken in the 20 truck. See, he's on the outside with a group of 3, and now he dives down to the bottom, says, nope, not right now. Outside's not the place to be.
Guys, we know that Daytona and Talladega, it's not just you and your setup out there. It's really about the people that are around you, how you get these runs, how you're able to get up to the front. It's not just yourself. You really need a dance partner here, and I think these guys, once they get spread out, are going to start finding and searching for that dance partner, the person that's going to take them to the front.
Who you feel the most comfortable with, they feel comfortable with you.
Oh man, trouble in the tribal again. Little contact there. 54 truck went around of Weed Man. Looked like he had contact with the 68.
Oh, Chaos Boss in front of the field gets tapped by the 2.
Oh, and he came back up on the track.
Yellow flag is out. I think that came out before, but that was looking to be big out of turn 2 right there. Chaos Boss out of shape. Whoa! I don't know how many true green flag laps we've gotten, guys, but these laps are dwindling down, and the more we have these rashes with yellow fever here at Daytona, the less chance you have of getting up to the front. The intensity to try and make your way to the front picks up.
Well, I've got to think that these leaders are probably looking to finally come down pit road.
You know, that's probably not a bad idea at this juncture. And I think we do see a little bit of shuffling.
Still got Owens and I'm trying to see who's in this 4. 4 Brian SP are your top 2 there.
It's just so hard to, one, rely on the guy in front of you to hold a good line. It's on you as a driver to make sure that you're not, you know, going up and down, holding a straight line, not getting your other competitors in trouble. But when you're leading this pack, you're also working to make sure that you're not bumper honking. We do see that happen sometimes. You see the 98 car actually get loose off of the corner, and here comes the challenge from the 5 to the outside. Nope, thinks better of it. Still 2 car breakaway, 2 truck breakaway now. Single file, about double wide, 5th place on back.
Yeah, Alex, would you say though, you know, you talk about, you know, holding a straight line. It's harder for these guys to do it on the restarts, isn't it?
Well, yeah, that's just because, oh, car in the wall, out of turn 4 again. And just as we were talking about that, yeah, it's basically because everybody's so bunched up. There's not a chance to, you know, get single file and spread out on a restart there. Maybe once they're truly up to speed, can you truly, you know, get some breathing room. But are you ever really comfortable at Daytona going at speeds over 180 miles an hour? I don't think so.
No.
And that's not just, you know, problem online. We saw that in real life. The clash, or as I like to call it, the crash of 2020 yesterday. These guys had problems getting through just the restart zone.
Good old Joey Mogano.
Ooh, 52 bounced up into the wall.
Oh, yeah, there they
lose
go.
a couple of positions right there. But we still stay single file. The front now 10. You see that inside line is really big advantage. These guys up ahead, they have the right idea, but the intensity, the farther back you are, the more you're trying to get to the front. And having just run this dash race myself, it was very frustrating to try and make your way up there. And this 2 and 3 wide action, it slows those guys down, and now we see a 4-truck breakaway at the front of the field.
I see some guys looking to try to make it 4 wide back in the pack.
And anytime you're 3 wide and not part of the lead pack, you're losing time. So these guys, I know we talk about how we don't like seeing single file action and everything. It's not truly racing, but these guys, when they're side by side like this,
98 green
they're
flag.
losing time. Oh, that is going to be a bummer for that guy who just went down pit road at speed. A speeding penalty will definitely be assessed to that truck.
And that was our leader, too.
Was that our leader?
Yep,
That was Owens?
Yep, Boss
Wow.
Attack assumes the lead now.
And he, like I said, he has a penalty on that truck. Things went bad to worse. And it could happen that fast here at Daytona.
Yeah, we were talking about it, you know, hey, should the leaders have pitted on that caution? And some didn't. Pay the price for it.
Right now, these guys, your top 4, running away, and they have a good 2.5 lead over that second pack you see in the distance there. But if these guys get side by side like they're doing so right now, the 12 truck and the 4 not working well with one another, that could allow that second pack with more trucks to get caught back up, and they are definitely within striking distance. I don't see these front 4 breaking away if those back 2 continue to be side by side racing.
Yeah, but I like what I see behind them in that second pack. You got more than 10 trucks back there, or just about all lined up, single file. They'll catch these 4 in front of them.
Especially led by Matty Boy 4201. Oh, truck off the pace and into the wall, back in front of traffic, 3 wide. That usually doesn't work. Another competitor below the yellow line. They're able to gather it up. Evasive action taken by many in that second pack. That just slows those guys down. One car into the grass, heading through the tri-oval.
They're getting dicey.
Yeah, Brian lost a lot of time there. It's Brian.
Someone catching a lap truck right there, and I don't know what sent that truck wide through the grass there, but now that 2.5 lead enjoyed by that front pack, it's all but gone. It's going to be one happy pack in, I don't know, half a lap, turn 3 and 4. They're going to be reconnected.
Yeah, they're there now.
They're in the draft, yep.
And now, what do you do when you're part of the second pack there? Do you hang tough or do you go to the outside? Looks like Matty Boy's going to try it. Help from the 24 car side by side. They'll ride up to the door of the 98. I like that move. Don't just trap yourself.
Oh, the 98 shuffles up.
Oh, yeah.
3 wide.
Doesn't quite get there.
The 98's now a lap down.
Control the pack.
And in the middle. It got worse and worse.
Contact it in the wall hard. One truck, 24, spinning, collecting another.
Oh, he's in the air.
Yellow flag is out. Grinding crash, just what we saw with the intensity from last night's clash. When you saw that giant pack get together once again between Logano and the 18 of Kyle Busch there, that's exactly what transpired there with the trucks right now. Those guys were all 3 wide, and it just doesn't work as well in this game, especially at Daytona. Guys, I believe this takes us to just past halfway. What do you think pit strategy is for those guys in the back pack versus those guys up front?
Well, if I'm in the back, I'm going to come down and get 4 tires and fill it up with gas anyway. But, you know, if you're in the front, I think you got to try to do whatever you got to do to stay in the front. And if that means take 2 tires, you got to take 2.
I didn't see when I was on the track excessive tire wear. I was able to take just a splash and go, but even with 10 laps, big checkup lag, and the rest of the field jumbled up because of it. The 5 truck was an issue on that restart. Yellow flag is actually out because of that.
Yeah, nobody wrecked though, huh?
That's interesting in a game that typically doesn't see the yellow flag come out with no issue without anything as far as strict cautions on. I tell you, that last caution, though, a big break for the 98 car who was the leader. Owens, 19XX. He's back on the lead lap, has a lot of ground to make up, but it's got a lot easier for him now that he's on an even playing field.
I seen on that restart, Chaos Boss found himself on the front row. I believe he was our pole sitter, was he not?
Yeah, Chaos Boss was a pole sitter, yep.
And that just goes to show you the benefit of qualifying well at Daytona. You can spend the whole race up front and not have to worry about what's transpiring in the back of the pack.
All right, green flag again. Chaos Boss leading Money Mike. See if we can get a couple green flag laps in.
That last caution once again takes away 3 more laps. Every time that yellow flag comes out, 3 laps are taken off. That just gets us closer and closer to the checkered flag here.
The 33 looking down low.
Outside of the window.
You can hear the contact there in the back of the pack. They're scrumming and fighting for it. Every position, every inch matters right now. So we're going to take a ride with Guitar here in the 12 and just ride along with him for a couple laps. He looks like he's in 6th place now.
Yeah, just a tap from the 69 is trying to force the issue. Wow, a lot of trucks diving below the O-line there.
Yeah, you see, they're right along with him. How much run the 12 had on that 5-car pack in front of him, and he just had to let off. He had no choice.
It's something I don't think that, people that are watching at home, obviously us as PS4 gamers, the 4-car cut his nose off a little bit.
Yeah, I did.
But you are on the brake more than you would think so here at Daytona. It's trouble, turn 3, 22 trucks back across the track. Everyone taking evasive action. Looks like a single truck incident.
No caution.
We stay under the green flag.
There you go.
Looks like he came into the turn on the apron.
There you go. A little trouble off 4 in the back of the pack again for some of those guys. Still no caution. We'll stay green.
Ooh.
And I tell you, Alex, like I know you probably felt this at one point in that dash race too, is when you're like the 12th or the 13th car in this single car line on the bottom, it's hard.
It gets tougher and tougher to negate how those guys are driving up front. You might not know, and it's unusual to see 27 trucks in a lobby like this. It's very hard because you're not in the same party as perhaps the people that you're running along with. But those guys, when you are 13, 14, 15 back, you're trying very hard not to run over the guy in front of you while also not trying to be run over yourself. So you're constantly looking back and forth in your mirror to try and keep your nose clean, but also the rear of your truck clean as well.
Woo, there we go. Got right on board there with Puddin' as he went around now.
Oh, that is bad luck for one of the guys I love to call in the booth there with y'all. Looks like the caution is out.
Yeah. It looked like Eternal caught a little bit of it in the O2 as well. Wonder how many laps we got left.
Is there anybody, are we riding along with anybody that could give us a lap count?
Actually, I still have another invite. I can drop it and check it for us.
Do you want to say what an honor it is to see 27 trucks on the track there? That is a great feat for a PS4 league. I don't know many other leagues that can say that they have this many competitors that are all equally able to win this race. So,
Yeah, and
great
still
job there
growing,
by Giggity.
for sure.
Lap 35.
Okay,
So about 15 more laps to go, but
Yep.
perhaps, was that 15 or is it 12 now since we took a yellow? We don't know. We'll find out here soon. Give us a couple more cautions. I don't think we're done with the yellow flag just yet.
Trying to see who the leader is. You got Just Kent now leading. And Matty Boy in the 33s. Behind him in second. And Guitar in third. Brian in fourth. And Boss has made his way back up to fifth. But,
wow, you see the checkup right there out of turn two. Some guys didn't get off the bottom. And wow, I'm telling you, that accordion effect, it really affects. Oh, trouble, backstretch.
Oh,
Couple
yeah.
cars, hard hit, half the field annihilated. And the yellow flag is out.
Yeah, it looked like Matty got involved there in the 52. Just one of those racing things, man. They are trying to work their way up as the laps dwindle down, and you just don't have anywhere to go. And sometimes you go through the guy in front of you.
This just in, guys. The official laps clinched, most laps led have been clinched by the pace car. He will be added 10 points to his total for the Giggity racing. My, oh my. So, and unfortunately, when you have a race like this where there is a rash of yellow flags, you just don't get that green flag run. You don't get that chance to play any strategy, and it really becomes who decided to pit when and where and how you can last your fuel and tires right there. So we saw, I believe it was Chaos Boss, the pole setter, he was able to get up to the front, but because through this multitude of cautions, he's now mid-pack. And the guys that we haven't maybe talked about much, they're cycling through to the top because they've been able to save a lot of fuel. Now we're definitely within, we won't see a green flag pit stop at all. It's all about track position and what's up front could possibly win this race right now.
If somebody does have time, though, if we go on another caution, send an invite to Grim Sanity, and he'll be our in-race reporter there at the end.
Oh, we're about to have a caution right now. We see a truck again.
Oh, actually, I think Grim, I seen his truck on pit road. He might have dropped out.
Oh, did he?
Let me see
Looks
if
like
I
they
can
were able to get through.
Yes,
Man,
sir.
another truck below me. They
Oh,
bring back
yeah.
in front of the
Oh,
track.
Boss attack over.
Heavy contact.
What happened there?
Flipping wildly with the 5 truck, who we have documented already. Multiple Wi-Fi issues coming out of that truck. He was the first truck in the grass on the exit of turn 3. He came across the track mid-pack. And again, there was nowhere to go for all those guys. 12th place on back.
Looks like
Another
Grim
multi
collected in that
crash.
again. Having some bad luck tonight. Feels
It's just
really
way
bad.
bad luck.
good old
Now
book.
we're definitely within, I would say 8 to go, maybe. Does anyone know? Are we still, were we able to get somebody that was live streaming this?
Yeah, I tried to ask earlier, but I couldn't get anybody to give me a link, so.
This track, I mean, there's so many good people. Owens, I saw a guitar, Matty, of course, Boy, Old Guy, Weed Man, Salty, Monster. These guys are no stranger to victory lane on the PS4 side here in public lobbies, but a lot of these guys, good names, just unable to break through the traffic and get their way out to the front. 3 and 4 wide action. I'm riding along with Victor in the 18, and it's just people are forcing their way below the yellow line. Yeah, I believe there's some frustration happening in the back of the pack. Yeah, we have the 5 truck again. That's Johnny Cash, who worked his way into the main event by finishing second. He has an issue, and he is outside of the draft. Meanwhile, it's Sheppy 10. He's leading. And more, that 4 truck looks to be lagging to me. It is go time, and time is precious here at Daytona. Chevy 10 continuing to lead this freight train at over 180 miles per hour. What truck could get around him in the closing laps of this one?
Sheffy was our winner of the dash, so I'm sure he feels pretty good in the seat right now. Here at the end of the race, leading, looking good.
Started all the way in the back of the pack too. That's quite the feat to pass 25 trucks.
And look who's in third there, sneaking back up there. We got Owens making his way back from a lap down, worked his way back up as well.
I have Tex Pelt's live stream up right now. He's running 80. He doesn't have the
Awesome.
lap down, so.
If Textbook is listening, or when he goes across the stripe, it should still read. Maybe we'll be able to see. Very simple. Just keep an eye on that, and we'll actually be. Oh, trouble again! That's Matty out of shape. Through the trial, a couple of trucks going with him.
No caution.
4 to go.
There you go. 4 laps to go. No caution.
5 truck breakaway, 3 wide, second pack, car in the wall. But we ride along with the 69 who's trying to look in his rearview mirror. He's mirror driving right now. And he needs to, as these guys go back and forth, upstairs, downstairs, the 98 car. Trying
nice
to get there
move there. You see Team Noco second and third right now. They are working together to get up there. And I like what they just did. They pulled to the outside, worked together, and got second and third.
I don't know about you guys, as we see one truck bouncing to the outside wall, 3 to go this time by. But with teammates working with one another and you're by yourself, it is the loneliest feeling. Because it's not a question of if they're going to try and pass you, it is when they're going to try and pass you. They haven't been able to work well enough, though, to get up there. Still a lot of daylight between first and second. Yellow. I believe.
Yep.
This is going to bring us to overtime, folks. 2 laps to go here for the net extra 250 presented to you on NH4 with Giggity Racing League.
Now, with this being an overtime, is this going to be the last one?
That's a great question here. That was one of the longest green flag runs we've had, sorry to say, but another thing to consider here is who has enough fuel. The fuel cell and fuel window is so small that if we get a rash of yellow flags to end this race, we're going to see the lead change hand because we don't know who can make it and who
I don't
cannot.
know if Tex Pelt would like me putting this out there, but he's got 8 laps of fuel in the tank.
And I think if you're one of these leaders, you better have enough gas left in the tank because you're not coming down pit road.
If they make it to the white flag, the next flag ends the race. Teammates, you see the 98 of Owens. He's unbelievably caught back up through 26 trucks to get up to second. He needs to pass just one more. Had his teammate able to allow him in. And the 98 and 99 set their sights on the 69 truck. Chevy 10.
Everybody looks pretty good so far.
We'll see the 5 again out of shape in the back of the pack. Might be single truck incident though, and it's go time, don't you think, boys?
Yeah, if they get to the line, anything happens, it ends it.
51 getting pushed from the 46 car. They bounce out to the outside wall. It doesn't allow that outside lane to get formed. They'll face the white flag this time by. The next flag ends the race. 69 truck in front. Trucks traveling through the trial.
Yeah, big one.
This is
Owens
it.
trying to get there. It's over. The 69 truck has won at Daytona.
Good win for Sheffy. Won the dash, came in and won the race.
Wow.
That brings me back to 2008 in the All-Star race. It was Casey Kane, the fan favorite, who was able to score his way in, able to get $1 million that night. Talk about a lonely feeling here. Valentine's Day is coming up. I don't think he'll be so lonely right now, considering he just won on the biggest stage in NASCAR.
That was Sheffy 10, Owens, and Money Mike, I think, got third.
That's a great win in a great way. And Owens, I mean, talk about two stories of redemption right there. You had Owens, who went down speeding penalty, able to get through, got back on the lead lap, and then fight his way through traffic to get up to second. And how about a guy who an hour or so ago didn't even know if he was going to be able to win his way into the main event. Great storylines here for first and second.
And Weedman with the fastest lap of the race, finishing mid-pack and catch it before people started leaving.
That was a quick race.
Yeah, if somebody wants to get Sheffy in here, and then we can get Team Noco guys in here as well.
Those just Sheffy 10, right?
Yeah.
That was awesome. That was an awesome race. Good for him.
Alright, invite sent to Sheffy.
All right, guys. Unfortunately, I have to go, so I will be checking out here. But it was good being with Prerace with you guys.
Yeah, thanks, Alex. Appreciate it.
Inviting me.
Yeah, anytime, man. You're more
Always
welcome.
fun doing the broadcast with y'all.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations to Seffi, who joins us right now. Congratulations there, Seffi. It was great seeing you work your way from the main, or from the dash into the main and score the win.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
What was kind of, going through your mind there, or your strategy, trying to have to work your way up to the front of the pack from the back? What is your mindset?
So, well, in qualifying, there was something happened at the front, and I got separated, and so I didn't have a good lap, so I was starting 18th, and so kind of what I was thinking was just get my setup in, so I know what I have, and then at the end there, I knew I had a couple buddies in Owens and the 99 truck there, so once we got 1, 2, 3, I was pretty sure that we'd be able to hold off anyone behind us.
Yeah, I saw you kind of, I think it was, 4-3 to go. You pull up to the high side, and you pulled them with you, and I thought that was interesting. Instead of working with Matty Boy there on the bottom, you kind of helped them out by going up high and pulling with you. So good moves. Congratulations, man. Really good 2 races from you tonight, so enjoy it for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
And congrats on the win.
Definitely. Thank you. I definitely had a lot of fun. I mean, plate racing's always just what happens. So today it fell my way.
Are you signed to a team?
Not right now. That's why I had to race my way in through
I would think that's
dash.
gonna change for you this week.
Hopefully.
I hope so too, man.
Hopefully by Monday I don't gotta race my way in all the spot.
Well, there you go, and then you can go and win a truck championship, I hope too.
That is the goal.
Are we doing top 3 or?
Yeah, if you want to send Owens and Money Mike 1, we can talk to them after the race too. Looking at the chat and whatnot, it did look like a frustrating race for the people that were in the back, and that just, I would say, is a testament to just not having really much room to get around people, or you tend to get caught up in that. So definitely feel it for all those guys that couldn't make their way up to the front. But we got Owens here now. Congratulations, man! You finished second. You worked your way back from a lap down to get that. How was the race?
Pretty decent, actually, for having 26 guys that have never ran together. Actually, not bad driving up through there.
Did you, when you made that lap back, did you think that you were going to be able to make it through all that chaos and then have a shot to do something there at the end?
At one point, no, because it got pretty rough. But there, once I got up into, I think I made it to 10th, one of them, and after that, I knew I was going back to the front.
Well, yeah, man, definitely. Congrats. I was watching you work your way up through the front. I had no doubt you had one of the faster cars. You and your teammate both. Team Noco was showcasing. Just came up one position short.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, for sure. That was good teamwork. First time ever racing with Owens. Sheffy, he was with us in the party chat. That was some good teamwork with these guys.
Yeah. So yeah, I saw. Okay, so that in fact, I guess, confirms that there is. I saw Sheffy when he was in the lead, kind of pull up and pull you guys along with him, and we're able to kind of get second and third because of that, and then settle back down on the bottom. So just good job working well together. Definitely could see it on the track, and it paid off for you guys.
Thank you.
Well, Chris, Woodruff, what'd you guys think?
Quite the race. Lots of action.
We'll call it a truck clash, huh?
It was a clash.
Yeah, I guess we can kind of think of this as our clash before the Cup guys roll.
Just reading through the chats, I definitely think we started the season off with a bang for Giggity. So congrats to everybody who raced tonight, and just want to thank everybody that tuned in to the broadcast. A lot of you guys were watching tonight. A lot of comments. And again, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, do that and hit the notification bell so you don't miss one of these live races. And if you watch tonight and you feel like you want to get in here with us and get on the track, there's a way to do it. Just leave some information there in the comments down below, and somebody will get to you, and we'll try to get you in a development race or a dash race. But I guess we're going to call it a night, guys. We had a lot of action at Daytona, and we'll be back all week here.